Hi readers, welcome to Butterfly Book 2. This is a channel that my wife owns and I do reviews on it for as well, but this is actually her channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing R.L. Stine's new book, well, the latest one, Bitten. But before I do that, I had some comments below asking, you know, they said your wife, and I was thinking to myself, it doesn't matter what age you are, you can read whatever you want to read. Read whatever the hell you want to read. It doesn't matter. I like to watch American Horror Story. I like to watch Raven's Home. So it's just like any adult going to a PG or G-rated movie. If you go into the YA Contemporary section, you can read whatever you want to in the YA Contemporary section. You know, it doesn't matter that I'm 43 years old. I can read whatever I want to read. You can read whatever you would like to read. Age does not matter when it comes to books. There are age-appropriate books, but it only means that you shouldn't read the book probably if you're below a certain age. It doesn't mean that if you're 43 years old, you still can't love R.L. Stine as much as you would love Stephen King or any other books. So with that being said, read whatever the hell you want to read. Don't listen to the haters if they're going to say, oh, this book is too young for you. Why are you reading YA Contemporary when you are 43 years old? I read whatever I want to read, and I'll enjoy it, because that's the genre I like. Well, without further ado, let's get into Bitten. I thought that this was going to be a duology with Temptation, and it was not a duology. It was a standalone book, and it was about vampires, which I really love. I love the Twilight series, Stephanie Meyer's. I love the movies. I haven't read the book. I know, shame on me. But I do love the movie, and I love the storyline, and so I thought vampires, for, you know, my first few books to start reading and get into reading, like my wife is. She's really encouraging me to read, and I love reading because of her, and watching other booktubers like Peter Likes Books and Jesse the Reader. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for encouraging me to read, and to read whatever I would like to read. So thank you very much. But this book is about two twins, fraternal twins that look alike. Kind of like the Olsen twins. They're fraternal twins, but they look alike. Dee and Livy, or Destiny and Livy, which they also go by Dee and Liv. And it goes on their struggle with whether or not they're going to become vampires and what happens. I won't go into the story too much because I don't want to ruin the story, but it leaves you guessing to the very end what is going to happen, and I just love that. I just love it. It's a sweet, fun, spooky story. And I love vampires, so anything that was happening in the book, it was a page turner for me. It was beautifully written, and like I said, I just love R.L. Stine, and I love his work. And this is the first author that has actually gotten me into reading, so thank you very much, Mr. Stine, for also encouraging me to read. This is a very, very good book. One of the better books that I have read from him, although I love all of his reads. Not a huge fan of the Goosebumps series. I guess I can't say that because I haven't read any of the Goosebumps books, but I wasn't fond of the Goosebumps series. But maybe if I give that a chance, I will actually really love the Goosebumps series as well. But Bitten is very good. I give it 5 stars. I found this at Books A Million. You can get it online at Amazon or order at Barnes & Noble, or maybe you can find you a copy at Books A Million or a bookstore near you. So I hope you enjoy that. I am doing Spookathon, but I don't have a TVR like my wife because I'm not as avid of a reader as my wife is. So, but I will be reading one book that I'm so excited about because I've heard a lot of great things about it, and it's The Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding by Alexander Bracken. This is the first book that is not an R.L. Stein book that I'm going to be reading. I hope to read Lee Bardugo's Wonder Woman, but I'm going to start off with this Alexander Bracken book because it gives a Halloween Town vibe, and I love Halloween Town. I love Debbie Reynolds, Carrie Fisher is awesome, and I just love the feel of Halloween Town. And they say that this book is going to give you the Halloween Town vibe, so I'm looking forward to reading that book. With that being said, I hope you all have a great spookathon and a great Halloween, and read whatever you like to read. Enjoy. Shalom.